Welcome to News for Hearing Impaired. I'm Shubhendu Ghosh with my colleague Rajni. Let's begin with the top story. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will launch the first phase of Saurashtra Narmada Avtaran for irrigation project at Dhol Taluka, Saurashtra today. In the first phase, nearly 10 dams and reservoirs of Rajkot, Jamnagar and Morbi will be filled with water of Narmada River. The four-phase project is expected to be completed before 2019. India and the US have signed an important agreement that will make the two nations logistical allies and enable both the militaries to use each other's assets and bases for repair and replenishment of supplies. Welcoming the signing of the bilateral logistics exchange memorandum of agreement, Defense Minister Manohar Parrikar and US Defense Secretary Ashton Carter said the pact will facilitate opportunities for practical engagement and exchange. India and the United States are holding the second strategic and commercial dialogue in New Delhi to review implementation of various decisions taken during the previous meeting. The meeting is being co-chaired by Minister of External Affairs Sushma Swaraj and Minister of State for Commerce and Industry Nirmala Sitharaman, along with the US counterparts John Kerry and Secretary of Commerce Penny Pritzker. An all-party delegation led by Home Minister Rajnath Singh will visit Kashmir on 4th September. The all-party delegation is expected to interact with a cross-section of people as part of efforts to bring peace in the valley. Meanwhile, curfew has been lifted from the entire Kashmir valley, barring Pulwama and some areas of Srinagar. Several restrictions have also been removed due to the improved situation. However, the presence of troops remains high in the valley's sensitive areas to maintain law and order. The relaxation comes after major initiative by Prime Minister in engaging all sections of society in J&K. Earlier, India and Myanmar on Monday signed 4 agreements in the field of infrastructure development and for the cooperation in renewable energy. The agreements were signed after Prime Minister Narendra Modi and visiting Myanmar President U Tin Chau held extensive talks in New Delhi. Both countries also agreed to deepen cooperation in agriculture, banking, power and energy. Maharashtra has become the 10th state to ratify the Goods and Services Tax Constitutional Amendment Bill passed by the Parliament. All parties in the state legislature supported the bill moved by the Bharati Janata Party Shiv Sena government. The bill was passed by voice vote in both houses of the state legislature. Meanwhile, Haryana Assembly also ratified the Goods and Services Tax Bill unanimously during second day of its monsoon session on Monday. In international news, many fear dead in an explosion in the Chinese embassy in Kyrgyzstan's capital of Bishkek. Several others are reported injured in the explosion. More details are awaited. Brazil's suspended President Dilma Rousseff apologized before the Brazilian Senate on Monday for a lack of dialogue she said could not be construed as an impeachable crime. Urging the Senate to vote against impeaching her, Rousseff denied charges of breaking budgetary rules. She said she was the victim of a political coup d'état led by those she defeated at the polls in 2014. Meanwhile, Brazilians protesting the impeachment of suspended President Dilma Rousseff burned fire in the streets of Sao Paulo on Monday night. Riot police launched tear gas to disperse them. In sports, India's emerging tennis sensation Saket Maineni, who is playing his first Grand Slam, went down fighting against world number 49 Giri Wesley in a hard-fought 5-setter. Maineni lost to Wesley 6-7, 6-4, 6-2, 2-6, 5-7. Maineni lost first set in tiebreaker but came back brilliantly to win next two sets 6-4, 6-2. He, however, lost the rhythm and lost the last 2 sets to eventually lose the match. And Spaniard Rafael Nadal won his opening match in straight sets to kick off his US Open campaign on a winning note. Nadal defeated Denis Istomin of Uzbekistan 6-1, 6-4, 6-2. Indian wrestler Yogeshwar Dutt's bronze medal from the London Olympics may be upgraded to silver amid reports that the silver medalist from the 2012 Games, deceased Besik Kudukov of Russia, has been stripped of his medal for using banned substance. According to a Russian agency, the 4-time world champion and 2-time Olympic medalist Kudukov, who had died in a car crash in 2013 in southern Russia, has been found positive for dope tests conducted by the World Anti-Doping Agency. As a result, Yogeshwar, who had bagged a bronze medal in men's 60 kg freestyle category in London Games, may move up from bronze to silver and join Sushil Kumar as another silver medalist from the 2012 Olympics. However, the official confirmation will have to come from the United World Wrestling and the International Olympic Committee. And with that, we've come to the close of this bulletin. News and updates will continue on DD News. Namaskar.